Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy June. What are we at? June 16th today. Holy moly. Happy, I don't know, we're on like day 6, I think, of being over 90 degrees here. So those of you that know me, you know I'm not a fan, so have a little bit of, feel bad for me. Please do. But I want to talk to you about something that really hit home this week. I was listening to the replay, or I think I was there live. Anyway, one of my favorite coaches, and she was talking a lot about AI, and she was talking about how you can get AI to write plans for you, and she did it for something that she was struggling with in her own life, health wise, and she was talking about how they are basically replacing the need for coaches, right? That people won't need us anymore because they can just ask for a list of steps, a list of strategies, meal plans, recipes, all of this. And for a second, I believed that, right? Like I felt my gut kind of drop because I'm like, I love what I do. Wait a minute. I don't want that to be the case. But if that were true, if knowing what to do was all it took, wouldn't more women already be feeling better? Right? And this is exactly the problem. Most women, not all of them, but many of them already know what to do. Or at least they think they know what to do. Eat less, move more, track your food, be consistent, have more willpower. And maybe sometimes that's not even working. But maybe it's eat more whole foods and rest your body and do, exercise that feels good and de-stress. But whichever side you're on, just because you know that doesn't mean you're actually doing it, right? So whether you know what to do and just aren't doing it, or you're not even sure what to do, this is where the gap really is, right? It's not a motivation gap. It's not a willpower gap. It's not even an information gap. It's a brain gap. Because even when you know what to do, again, eat more whole foods, walk more, manage your stress, it does not mean you're going to do it. You might plan to prep the meals. You want to go for the walk, but somehow the day gets away from you, or you're too tired, or your brain convinces you to wait and start again on Monday. This is not discipline issues. This is not weakness. This is your brain doing the brain thing. And once you understand that, everything changes. Your brain right now has been trained for decades to believe a lot of things are healthy, right? That progress means tracking every single bite, that weight loss can only come from severe restriction, that smaller is always better, that rest is laziness, that success means discipline at all costs. Right? But in menopause, whether you're peri or you're post, your body starts needing something completely different. And your brain does not always love that, because doing things differently, slowing down, resting, eating more instead of less, that doesn't feel safe to your brain when you have spent your entire life being rewarded for eating less, for shrinking yourself. So you keep trying to white knuckle your way through, or you start and stop because something doesn't feel right, or you jump to the next plan because nothing is sticking. And this is not laziness. This is not because you're broken. This is not because your metabolism doesn't work or that you're completely undisciplined, but because your brain is doing exactly what it was wired to do. It keeps you safe by doing the things that are familiar. And what is familiar doesn't mean it's good for you. It just means things you've always done. So whether you know what to do and you just start doing it, or you're not even sure what works anymore, your brain is still the one running the show. It's not the plan. It's not the diet. It's your brain. So what we like to do is we want to cling to these old strategies, right? It doesn't matter that they're not working. It is so wired to believe that what we should keep doing is the same thing, because we know we can survive it, right? We know it's safe. But letting go of diets and deprivation and weighing and measuring and counting, it doesn't just feel uncertain. If you listen to your own brain, it will feel wrong. And again, it's not willpower. It's not lazy. Your brain is doing what it's designed to do, protect you by staying the same, even when it's not in your best interest. So change only happens, ladies, when you understand how to work with both your brain and your body. Right? And learning how to work with our brain, I talked about it last week, is the number one skill that how we've all made it to our mid-50s, early 50s without having learned this is mind-boggling. We are not taught this when we were younger. This is not new information. It's been around for a long time. And this is what will not be included in any diet plan, in any app for counting your macros, in any juice fast or cleanse or parasite detox. Oh my God, all the crap that's being thrown at you out there. But this is why I created Step Into Summer. 10 days, 10 wins. Because there are real skills to learn here that will take a joint effort between both your brain and your body. You cannot do it without getting both on board, right? How to listen to your hunger and fullness cues, how they can direct you, how to know the difference between when it's hunger and when it's your brain wanting a snack to get a big old dopamine hit, right? How to fuel your body for hormone health and energy, and how to actually eat those meals. How to manage stress in a way that actually works. How to move in ways that support muscle and metabolism, but don't burn you out and that you actually enjoy. And most of all, how to work with your brain on a day-to-day basis instead of fighting it, right? This is not a juice cleanse. This is not a reset based on rules and restriction. It's not about being perfect. It's about learning what actually works for you right now, the body and the brain you have today. It doesn't matter how many plans you try if none of them are built for you specifically. You don't need another list. You need a process that helps you make sense of what your body is saying and teaches you how to follow through. Not by white knuckling it, but because you want to do what's best for your body. And when you go through this process, even if it's just for 10 days in Step Into Summer, things start to change. So what'll be different at the end of 10 days? You will start to feel that little inkling of control again. Not in the, I can't eat any food, any fun foods thing, but you will not feel like food is running the show. Who wants to not be thinking about food from the moment they get up in the morning till the moment they go to bed at night? You will actually feel like you have a say in how your day goes, how you feel throughout the day, no matter what life throws at you. You will have more energy without it just being pure luck. You will know how to eat for energy instead of crashing mid-afternoon. No more running on coffee or sugar or energy drinks or willpower. You will feel less guilt and judgment around food. You will learn the foundation of eating when you're hungry, stopping when you are satisfied, without the mental noise. Less obsessing, more living. You will reconnect with your body. Symptoms start to make sense instead of being random and inconveniences and just something to hate about menopause. What if every single symptom you knew what your body was asking you for? Then you would start to trust your body again, right? Instead of fighting it. And you will see that change is possible without being perfect. You can stop thinking, I have to do it all. That you'll experience success from doing less, but doing it well. And you will understand what it is truly like to work with your brain. You'll learn which is how, and the only way you can make habits stick, even on the hard days. You'll get tools to override old programming that's no longer serving you. right? And this is all the stuff that you need to wake up and feel like you got a good night's sleep, and feel like you actually have energy to start your day. Where you have energy to do a walk after work, or maybe your favorite hobby without needing to force things. Maybe it's reaching for a real meal instead of just a handful of snacks. Eating out and feeling happy about what you ordered and how much you ate and how you felt after. Noticing you're hungry and honoring it without guilt or judgment for yourself. Feeling the urge to emotionally eat and knowing what to do instead. You do not need a food scale, a calorie tracker, a strict routine, or a whole haul of supplements on your kitchen counter. You need an approach designed for menopause, for the menopause body, for the menopause brain, right? So all of this starts Friday, first day of summer, June 20th, step into summer. It's $10. Not because I really want your $10. And not because it's not more valuable than $10, but because I want you to have some skin in the game. To show up, you got to put something in. Just signing up, it doesn't do it. And if you're being honest with yourself, you know that to be true. Where you're like, oh, I'll catch the replay. And then you forget, and then you forget. And then you get the email that says, oh, replays expire in 5 days, 3 days, 2 days. And you're like, oh, shit, I never watched that. That's what we do, right? When we put a little bit of cash in the game, we have a tendency to prioritize it. And this isn't about overhauling everything. This is just showing up for 10 days, 10-minute videos every single day. But most of you won't, because you'll say, it's busy. It's summertime. And then you'll spend the whole summer uncomfortable, wishing you felt better, hiding your body, feeling tired, feeling frustrated, feeling disconnected. I don't want you to spend another season waiting to feel good again. I want you to look at this as your opportunity to step back into the driver's seat. You can become the woman who actually follows through, who honors what her body is asking for, who creates results without obsession, without burning out. So I'd love for you to see what's possible, one small win at a time. So if you want the link to sign up for the $10, 10 days, 10 wins, step into summer, just comment 10 below and I will get it over to you. Or it'll probably be in the comments as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Ask me what those might be. But please, whatever it is you decide to do, just do something. Don't keep doing the same things and expect different results. I don't want that frustration for you. All right. Let me know if you've got questions. I'll see you later.